BetBlitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today is a new day and we are looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. Please take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in tomorrow's video. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of the video, let us know in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, or the ones that you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. Alright, let's get right into the best picks for today. For our first pick, we'll be headed over to the points plus assists tab, and we'll be selecting Pascal Siakam for more than 23.5 points plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We see that Pascal Siakam has actually exceeded this line in 6 of his last 10 games. Additionally, in his last 2 matchups versus the Boston Celtics, Pascal Siakam has exceeded this line in both of those games as well. Now, Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers will be facing off against a Boston Celtics team that during the regular season was very good defensively, ranked top 5 in both points and assists allowed to their opponents, not giving up very many points or assists to their opponents. And although they were ranked pretty high too when it came to defending against opponent power forwards, points and assists as well, they still were giving up nearly 22 points per game, as well as an average of 4 assists. Here are the small forward numbers for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Pascal Siakam should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that over his last 10 games, Pascal Siakam is getting a solid dose of minutes, averaging above 33, near 34 minutes in his last 10 games. So he should also have plenty of time to reach this line as well. On the regular season, Siakam was a solid scorer as well as playmaker for his position for the Indiana Pacers, averaging near 22 points per game as well as above 4 assists. During these playoffs, his scoring has remained pretty constant at about 21 points per game, and while his assists have slightly dipped, he's still around that 4 assist mark per game. And we also want to point out that in 6 games versus the Boston Celtics this season, Pascal Siakam did have an average of near 22 points per game as well as above 4 assists. And we're expecting a similar performance, especially after coming off a loss for Pascal Siakam in this game as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Pascal Siakam for more than 23.5 points plus assists. For our next pick, we'll actually be in the NBA first half section under the PRA tab, and we'll be taking Tyrese Haliburton for more than 16.5 first half PRA. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that Tyrese Haliburton has actually exceeded this line in 70% of his last 10 first halves. Additionally, Tyrese Haliburton has exceeded this line in 60% of his last 20 first halves. Now, Tyrese Haliburton and the Indiana Pacers will be facing off against a Boston Celtics team that during the regular season was pretty good at defending their opponent PRA stats. However, when it came to defending against opponent point guard PRAs, they weren't as good, giving up an average of nearly 25 points per game, as well as over 6 rebounds and over 8 assists. So Tyrese Haliburton should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Here are the shooting guard numbers for those of you who want to see that as well. Taking a quick look at Haliburton's minutes during the first half, we see that he's getting plenty of minutes during the first half, above 18 minutes per game, right around where we like to see it to take his over. So Tyrese Haliburton should also have plenty of time to reach this line as well. On the regular season, Tyrese Haliburton had solid PRA stats, averaging over 20 points, near 4 rebounds, as well as a near 11 assists. During these playoffs, he has taken a slight step back, but keep in mind he was facing off against probably the best defensive team or second best defensive team in the New York Knicks. So his stats did take a small step back, dropping to 19 points, near 5 rebounds, and just above 8 assists. However, in this game, especially after coming off a loss, we expect Haliburton as well as the other Indiana Pacers to come out aggressive to try and tie this series up 1-1. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Tyrese Haliburton for more than 16.5 first half PRA. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to share a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that's for Pascal Siakam for lower than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Jason Tatum for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like to make picks on things like double-doubles, as well as triple-doubles, and still have access to the other traditional PRA stats, check out Underdog Fantasy, because right now, when you use code BetBlitz, you'll receive a free pick as well as up to $250 in bonus cash after sign up. And trust me, you will see a significant increase in your profits. For our next pick, we'll actually be back in the NBA section under the points plus assists tab, and we'll be selecting Jason Tatum for more than 35.5 points plus assists. Now, taking a quick look here on Outlier, this may come as a bit of a surprise to some of you, as Jason Tatum has actually only exceeded this line in 3 of his last 10 games. However, head-to-head versus the Indiana Pacers, Jason Tatum has exceeded this line in 7 of his last 8 matchups versus the Pacers. Now, Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics will be facing off against the Indiana Pacers defense that during the regular season was not very good, giving up a lot of points and still an average of above a 24.5 assists per game. And when it came to defending opponent small forwards, the Pacers weren't much better, giving up an average of 23.5 points per game as well as 4 assists. Here are the numbers for the power forward position for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Jason Tatum should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Jason Tatum is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, averaging near 40 minutes per game. And he's been slightly increasing each game during these playoffs. So Jason Tatum should also have plenty of time to reach this line as well. Now, on the regular season, Jason Tatum was a solid scorer for the Boston Celtics, averaging near 27 points per game, as well as a solid playmaker for his position, averaging near 5 assists per game. During these playoffs, he has taken a slight step back in his scoring, but still pretty solid at a near 25.5 points per game. But his assists have improved significantly, jumping to above 5.5 assists per game. And we also want to point out that in his last 5 matchups versus the Indiana Pacers this season, Jason Tatum does have an average of above 33 points per game, as well as near 5.5 assists. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Jason Tatum for more than 35.5 points plus assists. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. So for our picks, we took Pascal Siakam for more than 23.5 points plus assists. We took Tyrese Haliburton for more than 16.5 first half PRA. And finally, we took Jason Tatum for more than 35.5 points plus assists. Now, we're not saying to throw all these picks together into one huge parlay, but overall, these picks could be some useful entries individually to improve the overall entries that you have in mind. And again, if you would like a bonus pick in our next video tomorrow, take a moment to hit the like button. Again, if we do get above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. Now, we want to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level. Daily Grind's Fantasy Optimizer is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available. It's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more. And one of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right here and have it generate for you the best 6 correlated picks that are most likely to hit together, and it'll tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And best of all, it runs on a live, up-to-date system, so if it's on PrizePicks, if it's on Underdog, it'll be here live as well. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.